Hello there, this is our YouTube show Soulpreneurs, where we share personal stories, paths to success, and inspire those who lead their business from the heart to chase their dreams. I have invited a special guest today, Lorena Salas. Hello Lorena!
Thank you so much for your invitation.
Lorena Salas from Venezuela is a fashion designer, an artist, a promising influencer, a creative director, and a certified birth doula who has settled in tropical Cabo. And now she leads her business here and she creates her marvelous masterpieces. Lorena, I would like to ask you, how long have you been into art and how did it all start?
I think since I have a memory, I grew up with a beautiful grandmother who taught me how to paint and to sew, and I used to spend a lot of time with her, so that makes the sparkle of the artisan grow. When I was a teenager, I went into punk rock music and all these stages of rock. And living in Venezuela, it was really hard to get clothing and stylish because we live in a really hard moment on my country. And I started to make my own designs and it just got popular, and I got bands telling me, oh, I should be dressed by you, and that spark started there. In the school, my mom used to see all my books. In all of them, you have a little bit of class and a bunch of cartoons. So everything goes.
Also dresses?
Yes.
And is this dress that is on you right now, is painted by you or not?
Yeah, this is actually one of my last creations. You have to make a whole another process. So I'm just creating little pieces that they are gonna be on sale really soon. It's gonna be a lot of clothing and handbags and stuff that we are gonna have a merchandising or a lot in practice.
It's gorgeous. How do you gain inspiration?
When I had my baby, my inspiration was her, and I did a whole collection of motherhood, Indians, Americans, South America, and that's where the people start to see me as a truly converted artist, you know, because they saw all the good in me that just came out with that explosion of feeling that you have when you have a belly, you know, when you are a mother. So, like the pre-Rafaelitas, that they were a group of artists of the 1800s. They believed that the art it wasn't for show the ugliness of the world. It was more to show the beauty of the world. If you look at flower for too long, it can make you really happy. Yes, I have a season of my art. It was very dark. It's a long process, and you have to keep finding your way to become whatever you want to express.
What do you want to tell the world? Which main message do you send?
Make people happy to me is all that matters. Don't be a pleaser. I do what I do because I really love it, and I try to transmit all that. The piece of art that I make that is on whatever hell, it brings joy to the person who look at it. That's why I love to do portraits. I know with that piece I put a lot of time and dedication, but when you look at it, you see like actually the good memories. Whatever you want to do in life, just try to make people happy, try to make people that they see the vulnerable part of you, but they actually see the good things of you, like what are you made of.
You have to make people happy but not be a pleaser. It means being vulnerable but protecting your personal boundaries.
Exactly. As long as it doesn't affect your values, as long as it doesn't affect your goals, as long as it doesn't affect other people.
How does the art help women or other people, or just those who want to improve their life? Why do they need to try art?
We have running business, take the babies to school, do all these things in life, and then we need a time to breathe. But if you are like me and you don't like yoga, not because you don't like the sensation or the feeling, just because you can sit straight and just do nothing, it's really art gets here to fill that empty space that is like, okay, you are doing something, but you have to dedicate your time only to do this, right? Especially when it's something that you have to follow, like a photograph, or if you are painting a landscaping. It's amazing to paint a landscaping because you have your eyes going all over. So basically we are all the time stuck in the phone. We are stuck in something to look for many hours, you know, in the work, like in the computer, if you are working.
In the period of strong social media impact and strong digital world, when people cannot be without a phone, they cannot imagine their life without a phone, there is something that should stop them a little bit, at least, to give them time to be with themselves, with their thoughts, with nature, like you said, with beauty around. How has motherhood changed you? What have you reviewed since you became a mom?
Everything. I love my daughter. She came to the world to teach me. I'm very grateful to get this stage of my life that I can say, wow, what a wonderful feeling is to be a mom. It's full of sacrifice, yes. It's a hard road, yes. But any of the good things in life are full of sacrifice and hard roads. Like, if it's something really simple, everybody can do it right. But when it's about motherhood and raising a good human being, you have to be there 100%. You have to be present in your life and enjoying every moment. That's a miracle to me.
I know that you got certified for being a birth doula.
I belong to an association. It's called BFAC. It's all over Mexico. I have 4 mothers right now, and we are helping women with low resources. Sometimes it's not even have just social security, a social security number. They don't have a dad who joined her on the process. Sometimes they don't have a mom. Sometimes they don't have anybody in the world. Some of these girls are really young. We help them to have the baby, and then we find the baby at home, and still she can have connection with the baby. It's really sad and hard, but this thing happens all the time, and we cannot judge. We only have to support, be there, and make sure that the mom eats right, make sure that she have the 3 meals or 5 meals that she deserves, make sure that the baby, when it's born, she have a really nice place to arrive.
You find families for these babies, right?
Yeah.
Which will adopt the baby as soon as the baby is born. Is there like any case that the mom changes her mind, or it's always the same?
Yes. They can change their mind. Meanwhile, the baby is on the process. To me, it's just more about my work as a doula. You know, give massages to the mom, breathing techniques, learning how to blow the candle, all the breathing, help that baby to go out in light, in goodwill on this world. I'm there to receive that mom, to give her a hug, to tell her everything is gonna be alright no matter what, you know, we are here to support you. Being a doula also helps on my art.
Do you recommend art for those people who experience some maybe depression, anxiety?
Completely. If you are dealing with a depression right now, I recommend you to make this simple exercise. Grab a piece of paper, a pencil, you don't need much, a mirror, and draw yourself. Do yourself a self-portrait, the real you. What you are looking in the mirror is what you are going to put, not what you are checking on your Instagram or Facebook or whatever account, not what you are hearing that you are, no. Use the real you on that piece of paper. It doesn't matter if you don't know how to draw. It really doesn't matter. You will find a way to get there. How many colors do you see in your skin? How beautiful is your eye? And see how beautiful and how deep and how wonderful your body is. And you are gonna feel a lot of better.
Where do your clients come from?
Ooh, they come from all over. I have pieces in Denmark. I have pieces in Germany. I have pieces in Florida. I have pieces in Venezuela. I have pieces in Argentina. This piece of land that is so rich, it connects you with people from all over the world. My clients, they usually got 4 or 5 of my pieces. I'm really thankful for. We make kind of like a friendship. You get so deep in connection with these people. It's not only a portrait or a painting. What you're doing for them is a piece of their life that you are translating to a paper.
Here, not so much about the paintings, but about you as a person, as an artist, and they come for your energy.
Artists that we put our heart in one of our pieces, I can spend 3 weeks, a month, even 2 months making one. Just one. That type of energy, it opens a gate, a portal of my house, of me. I want to transmit that all the time for the people who I paint. And it's very important because I think they, even if they don't believe it, they feel the sensation.
You are selling them more than paintings. You are selling those paintings that will give them energy to make them in harmony with themselves or in harmony at their homes. Maybe they will inspire them for dreams.
Everything that you put in your house, make sure that is charged with something good for you. Don't bring trash to your life, right? It's like the friend who come into your house and said like, oh, I have so many problems. No, this is not a garbage disposal that you can bring your bad energy with you. Let's talk, but let's talk also about the positive and the same with the art.
I like the phrase, you should select your thoughts the way you select clothes. There are many people who are starting. I want you to give some tips to them about marketing.
Keep going, keep flowing, keep creating. It doesn't matter how ugly you think it looks, it will get better. You can do printings, you can do t-shirts with your art on, you can do bags. Use your art as a merchandise. Don't use it just for the piece of art. Of course, if you have a client and they have something especially made and customized, respect your clients as well. It helps me a lot is to take a diary of every piece of art that I have made. Take a diary of the art, see how you have been growing in time, put yourself goals. If you have another job and you are still an artist, take less time on that job, only the money enough that you need to survive, and give more time to what you really love. I'm sure and I guarantee you that in a year you are going to be able to quit the job and just do what you want to do.
The question that I've asked my audience before this video, what is the most challenging for them? They said that the lack of motivation and the lack of confidence. And I think you answered perfectly. So to set the goals, to keep practicing.
I remember 6 years ago, I used to go to the main square and draw that church and draw whatever house. I used to sit over there. If somebody approached to me, oh, how much? $10, give me $20, whatever. It doesn't matter if it was good or not. If they like, then sell them. Sell your art, show your art. Some people are afraid to show whatever they do. If you're good singing, sing, speak out loud. To a family reunion, whatever part you do it, spread your word, spread your art. But don't do it about just only for the money. Do it because you love to make people happy, or you want to transmit something.
I know so many people who they hesitate, they're afraid that nobody will buy it from me, that I will not become an artist, and they keep hiding it. I think it's the best idea to share your talents, to share your gifts with the world. If you enjoy it, there will be somebody who will enjoy it as well. And I want to finish this interview with whatever you want to say to our audience.
Follow her channel. She always have a good content. It's important to choose what we follow. It's important to choose what we watch on our phones. It's important to choose what we create and believe. So follow good content, follow good people who make good actions for this world, because we need you guys. We need everybody to make this world better. Recycle, keep the land clean, and just follow your dreams.
Yes! I have prepared an express test of 5 questions. You need just to give fast, short answers without thinking too long. Are you ready? It's a kind of a small game. Continue the phrase. If I were a piece of art, what I would love to be?
I think I will be the secret garden from El Bosco. Only you have to watch the painting. This beautiful garden where the creation was born. But then it has 3 pieces, right? 3 palettes. We have all these kind of creatures, and then it has the beauty, and it has the sensation of the human life, what we are doing, and then they have the destruction of the end of the world as well. So it's a very complete, it's a masterpiece. It's all about human. We are humans. We have good parts. We also have our bad parts. We try to always show the good, but the bad parts also they can see, right? So,
what is women's power for you?
Women power will be this: 2 gears helping each other, you know, 2 gears talking about the greatness and trying to teach what they believe on. 2 gears who are mothers, but we are more than mothers, right? Also, women empowered will be the lady who decides to leave a hard relationship after 40 years because they don't feel happy, and all their kids are like, why did you leave? It needs to be happy, right? And it's never too late, it's never too long. Also, the woman who decide not to have kids because they want to have her career and herself first, that's women power. Also, the woman who decide to have 7 kids, beautiful husband. Everything is about women power.
If a kind magician promised to fulfill your 3 biggest wishes, what would you ask him for?
What about if we found the cure and give it to the world of the sclerosis multiple? It's a sickness that it really people die. What about if we have houses for all the dogs and cats and animals? Everybody should have something to take care of, because it's our responsibility as a human beings, thinking human beings, to take care of others, cats, dogs, horses, whatever. Everybody is so individual right now, and the government should have better programs and better solutions, and even hospitals for them. Number 3, let's make more for people who are in homeless situations. I don't want that all the world equal, because you work for what you deserve to have. I believe in that. If you work hard, you have the right to have whatever. But please create solutions that really matters and really help other people.
If you had a superpower to read another person's mind, which person would you pick up?
I think my mom, because if I can read her mind, I will be all the time aware to not say anything to hurt her or to be one step ahead on her birthday of what she wants for her birthday. I don't know, I think it's very dummy or something, but I think the connection of a mother and a kid is strong. And if you have that very good established, you can do anything in life.
If by miracle you could travel to any place on the earth, you could travel through time and space, where would you love to go? Any period of the history or any place?
Just one time?
Just once.
Can I go
Once.
back? I would love to be in La Belle Époque and meet with Scott Fitzgerald and Dali and all these wonderful painters. And I know it's a lot of hanging around and dance. Everybody was doing something totally new. And that's where all the movements just got started to get a little bit less serious. I really actually enjoy the art before the war. I want to be with the artist group, you know, hanging around in Paris.
And make friends with Dali. I would like to thank you for this interview, and also I wish you all the best in your career, in your life, and I want you to keep helping other people and to keep inspiring much more stars. Thank you for being here. I will leave contacts of my special guest below if you want to subscribe to her social media. And let us know if you like the video, if it was helpful for you or your business. And check out those videos that I posted earlier. Learn much more about living